Sonic.raw. I have a lot of stuff to say about this guy, so there's just no time to waste, and let's just get right into this. So Raw's basic origins as a character is that he basically is the byproduct of EXE and needs to become an EXE. One aspect that I like about his character is that there's a bunch of EXEs that just don't like him. They just think he's trash. I like the fact of how he's being monitored for his work. Like, it gives me this whole vibe of like the Council of EXEs, which I really like as a concept. From reading his wiki page, it mentions that he has this bullying relationship with Lord X and Fatal Error. Though it does seem he's friends with one of them, I guess. Though he still gets bullied, which is pretty sad. F in the chat for my boy. So I'm gonna explain what Raw had to basically do. So he had to like go out of his way and kill Sonic's friends, but he utterly failed at it. So first he tried going after Sonic, but he just fell in dirt because he couldn't catch after him, so I feel sad for him. Next, he tried going out of his way to set up a bunch of lanterns to get Tails, but he utterly failed. Tails goes out of his way to flatter him, which is kinda wholesome, not gonna lie. I do want to mention I like the aspect of Raw's character basically being more, I guess, crafty, where he has to like try to build stuff. So after utterly failing trying to go after Tails, he goes after Knuckles next and makes a frickin' glider, which is epic. He utterly fails and then gets taken back to South Island. This hasn't been the first time, just to let you know. And that is it for his backstory. That's everything. Though I do want to bring this up, he does randomly get power from Eggman. This isn't mentioned on this wiki, but it makes me really happy and I love it. I do love how these random guys he tried hunting after are just like, yeah, we'll help you out, Raw. It's pretty interesting. You would never see EXE victims go out of their way to help out an EXE. From reading his wiki, he honestly became one of my favorite EXEs. Like, he's probably my second favorite now, to be honest. He just has a really good, solid concept. The guy has, like, no power, not even Sonic's speed. So he goes out of his way to basically just make gliders and basically mess around with scenery. And in the end, I guess he sort of does reach that power level, so that's cool. Also, I just want to mention this. He smokes because he's, like, stressed. I would smoke with him. That's cool. Gotta say, this guy looks pretty awesome, and he's epic. Oh, speaking of, he has a pretty good design. I really like it. It has this sort of cool aspect to it. Like, it doesn't scare me, which I know isn't the point, but he looks cool. I really like his black shades and like his slight differing in shoe design. Overall, I like his design a lot. Now, you'd think the video would probably just end here. My final verdict would be, I like Raw Sonic a lot. He's a good character. But I do feel like there is something I need to mention. If you made your own EXE, would you basically just make a base concept for them and then expand upon them over time? If you said yes, you're pretty smart and you know what you're doing. Or would you basically ship your character with female exes because, I don't know, like, I genuinely don't know. So for some reason, the creator of Raw thought it'd be a good idea to basically just be like, I know a good way to expand upon Raw's character. What if I gave him a girlfriend, but it was Sarah Needlemouse? And also had a bunch of other girls slobber all over him. Now here's the thing, I don't know if this is gonna sound controversial, but I don't hate the idea of giving Raw a love interest. It actually could be pretty interesting, like, something like he has to get a partner to help him out with his EXE stuff, and over time he grows a relationship with them. I don't give a crap if he hangs around female EXEs. In fact, I can see him growing friendships with some of them. Like, there actually could be an interesting concept there. But no. Instead, let's have him be slobbered over. What I don't understand is, like, why isn't Sarah a part of the Council of EXEs? Like, do something like this. Over time, she just grows a relationship with Raw. She doesn't like him at first, but then they become good friends. But oh wait, the creator of Raw lacks intelligence, so, they're in a relationship. They'll make out with each other. Also, I just want to say, I really just hate their relationship together. Like, Sarah is just mean to Raw for some reason, and I know all the other EXEs are, but, like, at that point, just don't have them dating each other. Just have her be a part of the council. I guess you can consider these two art pieces to be an exception, but I don't care. I really don't care. I really should bring this up, but his human design is garbage. It's uncanny. It's gross. I don't like it. What happened to the cool hedgehog design? It sucks. It sucks! Back to this stuff, Sarah isn't the only one that he's just been hanging around that just like him for some reason. You got this girl, you got Wacky. You might say, like, oh, is there any proof of that? Yeah, I think Wacky probably likes him. I do want to mention this artwork right here. It really makes me mad, and it just feels like a slap in the face to those who, like, like these characters. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like it gives female exes a really bad rep because now people are going to look at them as just objects, not actual characters, just objects, and they're just going to be like, well, these characters are just garbage and they suck. Because this idiot decided, I think it'd be a good idea to have Raw and Sarah kiss each other. You know what really makes me extremely mad? Why are Lilith's two friends here? Like, why are they here? In fact, why isn't Lilith here? There's literally artwork of her interacting with Ross, so I don't get why she isn't just simping over him. I bet their reasoning is probably, because, she had, like, 2 kids and a husband. Why are her 2 friends here? And speaking of, Sarah literally had a girlfriend at one point. Like, I don't get that. Good job, Raw creator. Nice way to drag down 2 characters and ruin their reputations. Man, I sure hope you do put Lilith and Raw in a relationship and I get to see a bunch of artwork of it. Just to make me mad, and also ruin her reputation. And also, while you're at it, why not drag her 2 friends into the artwork, just kissing and making out with him? It honestly just makes me really sad seeing that this is what his character has become. If you separate this stuff, he's still a really good character, but if you do keep this stuff in, yeah, he sucks now. I honestly just think he deserves way more as a character. So, yeah, that's it. This made me really sad, and, bye.